Hi everyone and welcome to an unboxing video. So this one is going to be for Owlcrate Jr. I got a bonus at work and it was enough to cover 3 months of Owlcrate Jr. So I've been wanting to do this for a bit. So I treated myself to that. So let's go ahead and start unboxing this. I have found I really do enjoy middle grade. And that is thanks to Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin, because I've struggled with being an adult in their 30s and enjoying middle grade and just kind of having to not talk about it. But thanks to Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin, it's just reinforced to me that you can read middle grade, children's, young adult at any age, and you should not be shamed for reading anything. So it looks like the theme, this is the December 2022 box, and it looks like the theme is Think Big. So there are spoilers on the back. I just pretty much just glanced, but if I have any questions on something, I will refer to this. The first thing right on top is Crazy Erin's Mini Illusion Thinking Putty by Superfly. Oh, there we go. There you can see it. Let me turn this light off. There, you can see that a little bit better. So that's what that looks like. Let me open that. Okay, so now I've got like this glue stuff. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna pass this on. It's literally putty. So it has this covering here. And I really don't like the feel of it. I tried getting into putty. I don't like the feel of it. It's kind of mushed out. There we go. I'm getting the... No. This is just... Yeah, I'm not even going to try to pull it all the way out. It's just... Yeah. It's kind of an iridescent green with glitter flecks, and I'm just going to pass this on. We have a neighbor that has kids. I may see about giving it to them, although it seems like it's just not really good quality in this, because there's very little in there, which is fine. You only need a little bit, but it's very messy, and I don't know. I'll think about it. But I guess it's in the color Superfly or something. Let's see if I can find some information on the spoiler card on it. The Mini Thinking Putty. This is an excellent tool to help you stretch your thinking muscles, created by Crazy Erin's. That's all it says. I mean, it's fine. I just don't like the feel of it, and I've gotten bits of it kind of all over. So I'll definitely find someone to pass that to, because I do know there are people that will love it. Not for me. Okay, and I know with the middle grade, where they cater more towards the middle grade readers, that is the higher chance that you're going to get for things like that. Now, I am seeing some socks here, and I love getting socks. This box has a bunch of these wormy worms, these crinkled papers for cushioning. This is an exclusive, and it says Mysterious Society. So let me take this tag off so that we can better see what the design is. Okay, so here is the design. So you have a slingshot, you have this rope thing, you have a bucket, you have this spyglass, you have a magnet, and then you have like these balls here, and I'm going to put one down because there's another image on here. And, oh, it's a flashlight. So there's the base, you know, with the button, the head, and then the light coming out. So that's cool. I will wear these. I'm sure they'll fit. These look like standard size socks. And I think they will fit me just fine. And I always love getting new pairs of socks. I love crazy socks like this. So getting these in any sort of a book subscription box is always a win for me, unless they're very cheaply made, but these actually feel pretty good. So let's see if it said what it says on these, like who the designer is or anything like that. Let's see. Let me grab my pen. I'm gonna mark that we already did the putty. Okay. Okay, socks. You can't think big with cold feet, but these Mysterious Society socks, inspired by the team of big thinkers from the Mysterious Benedict Society, have your toes covered. This is designed by, We Are Pretend Friends. So, that took me a second, because I'm like, is this where pretend, I don't know, We Are Pretend Friends, and very cool. The Mysterious Benedict Society I have not read, but I do know I have the first book in that series. I just haven't read it yet, so I am excited. Maybe when I start reading it, I'll have to remember to get these socks out and read it, wear those socks the day I start reading that book. Anyway, okay. Now, let's move on to this. This is in the shape of a mug. This is very giving me 90s Saved by the Bell vibes for this design on the packaging. So it just says Owlcrate Jr. I'm guessing with this box it is a mug. The back of it has a little box here and it says, Great Scott. Big ideas need motivation. Spur on your clever notions with a warm drink while you work on your next great invention. That tells me it is a mug. This super fun mug confirms it there. This was inspired by Back to the Future and illustrated by Steve Mack. Now I have seen Back to the Future. I have seen all three of the Back to the Futures, and there's just, which is the case with a lot of things, the original, in my opinion, #1 is the best. So let's go ahead and take this out. Okay, so this is very cool. I'm going to turn the light off so you can, or let me just turn it down, see if that helps. I think that'll help. Okay, so you obviously have the main, I can't remember his name, but I do know who plays him, and his name is blanking. But you have more of those squiggles. You have a control of some kind. There's a license plate. This is a California license plate. It says out of time. You have a donation cup. It says Save the Clock Tower Fund. You have a radioactive sign there. There's a poster, and this says Saturday Night Dance, Enchantment Under the Sea. Be there or be square. And then of course you have the classic car from Saved by the Bell with the dog and then the doctor there. So just goes all the way around, just the white space with where the handle is. Good mug. So yeah, let me read. My main concern with these is knowing if these are dishwasher and microwave safe. I mean, I want to eventually have a place where I can display all of my mugs like this. I don't have a lot, but I love finding mugs like this with fun designs, and I would love to collect them, but I actually have to have a space to display them, but I also would want to use them. So that's my biggest thing. It does say it's obviously food safe because it said enjoy a hot drink in it. Let's see if there's anything else on the spoiler card regarding this. It just says cozy up with a warm cup, cozy up with a warm cup of inspiration with your new Back to the Future inspired ceramic mug. So that's all it says. It doesn't say if it's dishwasher safe. Probably to be on the safe side. I'm going to assume, I mean, it feels like it would be dishwasher safe. But I also don't know if it's going to be microwave safe, so to probably be on the safe side, I would not recommend putting it in the dishwasher or the microwave. If Owlcrate or a representative from Owlcrate ever happens to stumble across this video regarding the mug, which I highly doubt will happen, but hey, you never know, strange things do happen all the time, and fun things like the unexpected things, please put on the box for the mug or at the very least on the spoiler card, if these mugs can be microwaved and if they are dishwasher safe. That's just something good to know, because not every mug is microwavable and dishwasher safe. So that would be some very nice information to be included. So that's my only criticism of this, is just that you don't have that information. But again, to be on the safe side, I just won't worry about that. Okay, the next one is a little tin. And this is the Book of Big Ideas. So this is just a display tin. Let me turn down the light. Oh, I was turning it up, not down, so you can see this a little better. Okay, so the Big Book of Big Ideas, that's, as you can see, the pattern. You have a rocket, you have a design there on the side, and that's what it looks like on the back. And inside has some kind of like sticky note designs with stuff. So I will read that to you. So on the inside, that it's just empty. So you'll put whatever you want for storage, and then it can just be on display. So a little storage book tin. The little sticky note design, these say the following. It says, alien butterflies, jelly bean culprit, dinosaur pirates, tower of cake to the moon, cotton candy puppies, robots that do your homework, and then the one right smack in the middle is, my next big idea is ... So there you go. That's cool. I'll find a use for that. And oh, let's see, again on the spoiler card what it says. Let's see. Okay. All big ideas start small. This tin book of big ideas will keep yours safe until you can put them into motivation. This is designed by Anne Lambelet. I'm guessing is how you say that. Okay. So there you go. Little storage tin, book tin. Okay. What else? Okay. This one I'm recognizing the author of. And this says, I'm not sure what this is yet. I have to open it, but obviously this is inspired by Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. Oh, it says it's a bandana. So I'll get into that in a second. But the quote here says, when she tied her hair up in a ribbon to keep it out of her eyes, it meant that the gears and levers of her inventing brain were whirring at top speed. Again, by Lemony Snicket. So let's go ahead and if you want to keep the ribbon, it looks like it's just comes loose. So you had a purple ribbon there if you want to keep that. My cat will devour that, or try to devour that, so I cannot leave that out. But it's a bandana, and obviously it's inspired by Lemony Snicket. So let's open this up. It says it's 100% cotton, made in China. And here's the pattern. So you have the eye right smack in the center, which is a common occurrence with Lemony Snicket, is that eye. Now that is cool. Now I do not wear bandanas, but you know, I don't know. I'll figure something out and tack it up. It could be a little wall art piece or something. So yeah. Okay, so we got a bandana. Now let's see what that one says. Because I want to read this so that you can also know who the artist is. Let's see if you're interested in that. It says, are the gears in your inventing brain turning? Time to break out your new A Series of Unfortunate Events inspired bandana. You never know when it'll come in handy. Designed by Forensics and Flowers. Okay. Now, this looks like, okay, so we've got a little grid notebook. Just purple on that. It's purple, and then it has words. It says, just because something works doesn't mean that it cannot be improved. I like that. So just a little grid. It's just grid paper, which you can't really see, but it is grid. It's all grid. It just reminds me of graph paper. I remember using a lot in school. And this says, use this Black Panther. Never read that. I think I've heard of that before, but I've never looked into that. So Black Panther, I know nothing about. Use this Black Panther inspired graph paper notebook. I got the graph paper on the head. Let's see, use it to plan out all your exciting new inventions. This is designed by Stacy Scribbling. All right, and now we have a theme card for January, which I'll go over this before we get into the book. So it says the theme of the January Owlcrate Jr. is scales and smoke. So there's the design. So dragons. And then the back of this says, set foot in a land of dragons, witches, and magic next month. Our first book of 2023 is a timeless fantasy debut that follows 4 unlikely heroes bound together to save their world. Fans of How to Train Your Dragon, Wings of Fire, and The Knight's Silver Promise will love this multi-POV adventure. P.S. RAC, you can already expect an auto renewal if you are a subscriber. So that's that card. Okay. And then here is the book. Let me take the plastic off of this and then we'll have a closer look at this. Okay, so wrapped in the foil with the book is a card that says Cameron J. Walker, and it has a 12 in the corner. And the back, oh, this is a character card for the book. So the book is Futureland, Battle for the Park by H.D. Hunter. And then this is a card about the character. And it says the protagonist of Futureland, Battle for the Park, name Cameron J. Walker, nicknames, age, friends, home, what he likes, dislikes, and skills. So just a little character card. And then we have a letter from the author with the image that's on the back side of the letter matching the cover of the book. So, Futureland, Battle for the Park by H.D. Hunter. Let's see, so the cover is underneath it. So it is a hardback. It's navy blue with gold foiling on the spine and nothing on the back. And it looks like this is going to be this is a series because it has a 1, which you can't see, but it says there. Let's look and see what this is about. Okay. It says, everyone wants a ticket to Futureland, where the extraordinary flying park where you can literally live out your wildest dreams. Want to step inside your favorite video game? Go pro in a sports arena? Perform at a real-life concert? Grab your ticket and come right in. Yet, with all its attractions, Futureland has always just been home to Cam Walker, the son of the park's famous creators. And when Futureland arrives at its latest stop, Atlanta, Cam is thrilled for what promises to be the biggest opening ever. But things aren't quite right with the Atlanta opening. Park attractions are glitching. Kids start to go missing. And when his parents are blamed, Cam must find the missing kids and whoever's trying to take down his family before it's too late. So pretty high stakes for a kid. It looks like looks like a few comic strips throughout the book, or at least just the one. I think this would be considered mixed media because you do have interviews as well. Oh yeah, see there's the comics are in more than one place. Diary declaration over here. So yeah, that sounds pretty dang good. And the mixed media with the comic and the interview intrigues me. The synopsis intrigues me as well. Let's read about the author. So it has on the flap an image of the author. So there's the author. And the author's name is Hugh H.D. Hunter. Hugh is a storyteller, teaching artist, and community organizer from Atlanta. He's also the winner of several indie book awards for multicultural fiction. Hugh is committed to stories about Black kids and their many expansive worlds. He loves vegan snacks, basketball, and stories that make you cry, but make you smile afterward. So, looks like this is published by Cake Creative. That's what it looks like. Oh! And it is signed. So it's got a signature there. I didn't expect that. And yes, it does say book 1. So this is going to be part of a series. I don't know how long. And it is in association or published by Cake Creative. So yeah. And it starts right off with a comic. So that's interesting. So I look forward to reading this. I think it sounds good. And I don't know. Let me see if I can pull this up on Goodreads, because I don't know if this is going to be sci-fi or fantasy. Where's my phone? It's right here. I need to log it into Goodreads anyway, so let me go in and I'll tell you what the genre is that it's coming up as. I'll also tell you who the illustrator is. Okay, so the illustrations are also done by H.D. Hunter as well as Khadija Khatib. I'm sure I said that way wrong. And it's a sci-fi. It just says middle grade and science fiction. So let's see, just for curiosity's sake. Although it could be that the illustrations are not by H.D. Hunter. The story is by H.D. Hunter and the illustrations are by Khadija Khatib. I want to know what else. Okay, so H.D. Hunter also wrote Torment, which is a novella, A Magic Door and Lost Kingdom of Peace, which is a collection of tales, reliving mythology, and Something Like Right. Although Something Like Right is supposed to be published in 2024, so we have a whole year and however long to wait for that. Yeah, so that's what's coming up under the author profile on Goodreads. So Futureland, Battle for the Park. I think my favorite thing, I am going to put the letter from the author and the character card in the front of the book so that they will stay with the book. I think out of everything, my least favorite thing is the putty. But I think I really like the mug. I'm not a big Back to the Future fandom type person, but the mug is really, really cute. So I don't mind that. I like the tin, but I think my favorite thing is the socks. So I just love getting socks in book boxes, these crazy socks. I do not own a pair of plain brown, plain black. They all have, even white. I do not own a pair of plain socks. They all have some sort of design on them, and I just love that. So aside from the book, the socks are my favorite thing. So that is it for this first Owlcrate Jr. unboxing. Let me know if you have read this book or anything else by the author, so H.D. Hunter, and out of what you've seen, what is your favorite thing that you have seen that you would have been most excited to have received if you got this box? So talk to me in the comment section below. Until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book, and I'll talk to you later.